Hello guys, Keep On TV here, back for yet another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing my preview for the England versus Croatia match being played this Sunday, and it's going to be played at Wembley. Of course, Euro 2020 is going to be hosted across 11 different nations. So yeah, it's the start of another international tournament. This was meant to be played last year, but due to the coronavirus pandemic, we didn't get that opportunity, and of course the season was finished. Fast forward a year on, and we're finally here. Finally, can England bring it home for the first time since 1966? The journey starts here against Croatia, so let's get straight into the preview. I'm going to be starting off with Croatia first. Of course, I think Croatia, they finished second in their qualifying group. I think I think they're a team that is underestimated. I mean, some people would think that we're going to beat Croatia easily, but don't forget they beat us in the World Cup 2018, and they've still got a lot of players that beat us in that game. You know, they've still got Luka Modric. I know he's getting on a bit. He's getting towards the end of his career, but he's still a brilliant player. Kovacic as well. Them two have won multiple Champions Leagues. They've got experience of getting far in knockout competitions. They've also got Perisic, who knocked us out of the World Cup. Mario Mandzukic is not going to be playing in this. He's not even in the squad for Croatia. Of course, he scored the winning goal in that World Cup. So we want to get revenge, don't we? I know we beat them in the Nations League, but we want to get proper revenge in the Euros. So getting on to England, of course, we won 2 friendlies, 1-0. Gareth Southgate picked, obviously, he was experimenting in them 2 games. It wasn't it wasn't his strongest 11. So my starting 11, I mean, a lot of people are going to have different opinions on who we should start for this game. I'm going to pick Pickford in goal. Pickford in goal. I think, he might not have done as well as at Everton this season. Sorry, but he does really well for England, and he's got experience. So I would pick him instead of Dean Henderson and Sam Johnston. I will go with the back 4. Harry Maguire, of course, is not available for the tournament due to an injury. So John Stones and I think Kyle Walker as the 2 centre backs. Maybe Cody, Mings, but I don't think they're good enough, to be honest. I think we'll be exposed at the back with Kyle Walker as a centre back. He's a pacey. He's got a lot of pace as well, so I would put him in there. Left back, Ben Chilwell or Luke Shaw. That's a tough one. I'll probably go for Luke Shaw at left back. And right back, some would say Trent, some would say Reece James. I think Reece James has had a better season than Trent. Of course he has. He's won the Champions League. He's been brilliant for Chelsea, especially under Thomas Tuchel. But Trent, he's not been good for Liverpool this season. I know he can whip in across and getting a load of assists, but defensively, I don't know. I'm going to go with Reece James at right back. The 2 in the middle, Declan Rice and Jordan Henderson. I know Jordan Henderson's been out for pretty much the whole season for Liverpool, but need to have that defensive solidity in the midfield. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is playing a 4-2-3-1, but basically it's a 4-3-3 sort of formation. So Declan Rice and Henderson in the middle, and just ahead of them, Mason Mount. Mason Mount, what a player he is. He's got to be starting 100%, and he can score from 20 yards out. With Mason Mount in your team, the opposition are going to be wary of that, and you always pose a threat when you've got a player like Mason Mount. So Mason Mount just ahead of Declan Rice and Jordan Henderson, like I said. Now the front three, obviously it's going to be Harry Kane starting up top. There's no doubt about that. One of the best strikers in the world, but I would go with Foden and Jadon Sancho. Don't get me wrong, Jack Grealish is a really good player, and I'm not leaving him out just because I'm a Blues fan, but you can't. I think Jack Grealish is going to be a really good player coming off the bench. He can definitely impact a game in that way. So Phil Foden and Jadon Sancho. Phil Foden on the left, Jadon Sancho on the right, because I definitely think you've got to start Phil Foden after the season he's had at Man City. Phil Foden, Jadon Sancho, Harry Kane. What a front three that is. So, if I was going to give my predictions for this game, of course, this game's going to be played Sunday, 2 p.m. Like I said, at Wembley. I'm going to be really optimistic and go for 3-1 England win. I think Jadon Sancho will score and Harry Kane will get a brace. Let me know your predictions down below in the comments. Do you agree with my starting 11 for the game this Sunday? And yeah, football is coming home, guys. It is coming home. Let's not be saying that and try and jinx things. Yeah. Anyway, keep right on. See you later.